Renegade Immortal Episode 183. In the previous episode, Wang Lin continued uncovering the unsettling mysteries within the demon spirit land, strange illusions, missing disciples, and signs that the All-Seer had a hidden purpose for bringing him here. Strengthening his resolve, he spent 10 years cultivating, guiding the rise of the soul-refining tribe, and studying the God Slaying War Chariot. Determined to unlock its second seal, he left the tribe, summoned the towering spirit beast, and began subduing it through ancient blood symbols marked by the chariot's creator. But far away, in a fog-shrouded castle on the border of the demon countries, a mysterious ancestor received news of Wang Lin's location. Believing he could turn Wang Lin into a powerful weapon, the old man dispatched elite units, along with a celestial guard, to capture him alive. At the end of the previous episode, just as Wang Lin forced the spirit beast toward submission, powerful enemies had already set their sights on him from the shadows. What will happen next? Stay tuned. And the story continues. Wang Lin's eyes stared at the spirit beast. After the third blood symbol was imprinted on the spirit beast, the aura it gave off even terrified Wang Lin. The beast's massive body trembled violently, and the red light inside its eyes grew more intense, stretching outward nearly 3 inches. Its aura alone radiated a force so overwhelming that even Wang Lin, calm and composed, felt a tinge of pressure. He watched intently, his mind flashing with the knowledge the Jade had given him. The Jade had contained detailed instructions about releasing the seals on the spirit beast. And now, seeing the power manifest before him, he understood the stakes. Most of the God Slaying War Chariot's power resided in the spirit beast. Each of the 7 origin soul blood seals could stimulate an evolution within the beast. But timing was critical. If the seals were released too late, once the beast's simulated evolution reached its peak, it would explode and die. Release them too early, and the evolution would be interrupted, leaving the beast forever weaker than its potential. That was why the original maker of the war chariots had planned so meticulously. He had intended to gather all necessary materials and then find a Celestial Emperor-level cultivator to activate them for the first time, ensuring no regrets in the chariot's power. Even someone at the Celestial Emperor level, he claimed, could not guarantee the third war chariot would reach perfect activation. The spirit beast's form continued to shrink, yet the aura it emanated became even more terrifying. Winds that had been blowing across the plains seemed to hesitate, as if they feared the beast's presence. The sky darkened gradually, no longer the clear expanse it had been moments before. Countless grains of sand trembled on the ground as though some mysterious force vibrated through them, reacting to the growing energy of the beast. Wang Lin's eyes sparkled with anticipation. The aura of the beast had already surpassed the strength of an early-stage Ascendant cultivator, now steadily rising toward the mid-stage. In only a few breaths, the beast's height shrank from 1,000 feet to just 100. Yet its eyes blazed with a red light nearly 7 feet long, surrounded by a silken fog that shimmered with dangerous energy. He narrowed his eyes and formed a hand seal, producing black light in his palm. His gaze, sharp as lightning, studied every motion of the beast. Suddenly, the red light in the beast's eyes retracted, and a violent, nearly frenzied destructive aura surged from within its body, inflating as if the beast itself were becoming a living sphere of energy. With precise timing, Wang Lin pointed at the beast and shouted, "Second seal, open." The black light shot out from his palm and landed on the beast's body at the peak of its power. Instantly, the shaking ceased, and the destructive aura stabilized, coiling around the beast like a living force. The beast raised its head and let out a roar that shook the sky itself. From the heavens, bolts of lightning descended, striking the beast and forming an intricate line as each strike connected with the next. This was not divine retribution, it was the manifestation of the beast's own power. The lightning cocooned the spirit beast, and as the electrical energy subsided, the creature gradually transformed into a qilin-like form. But it was more than a qilin, it was a rare thunderbeast of the celestial realm. From its head, a silver horn slowly emerged, gleaming under the residual sparks of lightning. Wang Lin felt a flicker of disappointment. He had expected a golden horn if the seal had been perfectly released. as the jade had suggested. Nevertheless, the silver horn was formidable enough to contend with mid-stage Ascendant cultivators. He moved swiftly, drawing the fourth blood symbol in the air, and pressed it onto the beast's forehead between its eyes, precisely at the moment of its evolution. At the touch of the blood symbol, a flash of golden light momentarily illuminated the beast. Wang Lin blinked, startled, but the golden glow vanished instantly, leaving the silver horn intact. The thunder beast no longer regarded him with hostility, yet there was no trace of warmth in its gaze either. With a final glance, it vanished back into the God Slaying War Chariot. Wang Lin carefully returned the war chariot to his bag of holding. Deep in thought, he considered the implications of the beast's power. Although the natives here could be handled with ease, mid-stage Ascendant cultivators were a significant threat. Spells and treasures could easily tilt the scales against him. Still, Wang Lin concluded that while he might not defeat every mid-stage Ascendant cultivator with his early-stage Ascendant cultivation, it was impossible for any of them to kill him. Only those weaker in spells or treasures than him could fall. When considering late-stage Ascendant cultivators, however, he felt a deep sense of caution. Figures like Xianxia or the black-robed elder represented the pinnacle of power. Nearly impossible to overcome even with the Thunder Beast's might. Yet with Ling Tianou's sword energy, he could confront them without fear. The threat of late-stage Ascendants stemmed from their position at the end of the first step, their power peaking far beyond those at mid-stage. Only exceptional treasures, like Ling Tianou's sword energy or the elusive fourth soul from the 1 billion soul flag, could offer a chance against such foes. Wang Lin's thoughts returned to the past, reflecting on those who had fallen despite powerful defenses. Teacher Dun Tian's death and the capture of the fourth soul weighed on his mind. He resolved that, should he encounter a late-stage Ascendant provocatively, he would have no choice but to unleash one of the sword energies. Determined, Wang Lin began refining the 3 swords obtained from the 12 swords, previously wasted weapons whose hidden potential he had studied before. He released origin energy, forming a green mist that enveloped the swords as he closed his eyes to concentrate on refining them. Time passed swiftly, 3 months disappearing like minutes, as he honed the sword's abilities, seeking the secret combined attack hidden within. Far from the soul refining tribe, several rays of light appeared in the sky, 50,000 kilometers away. The group's intent was clear. They were targeting the tribe. Among them was a man in golden robes, radiating an aura of arrogance and cold authority, accompanied by a youth in white, Sun Yunshan, the junior sect master of the Zan Yuan sect. The youth hesitated, his gaze reflecting inner conflict. But the golden-robed man's voice cut through, commanding obedience and reminding Sun Yunshan of the opportunities and consequences tied to capturing Wang Lin. Behind them, a middle-aged man in black exuded an ordinary presence, his expression unreadable. His cultivation reached the early stage of Ascendant, yet his origin soul contained no origin energy, allowing him to blend perfectly with his surroundings, almost fusing with the void itself. His silent presence promised hidden strength that could strike without warning. Inside the tower, Wang Lin sat in the lotus position, his mind still calm but alert. Suddenly, he opened his eyes, releasing a burst of bright light. 13. We have guests. Bring them here. In this episode, we saw Wang Lin successfully imprint the fourth blood symbol onto the God Slaying War Chariot's spirit beast, triggering its transformation into a powerful thunder beast with a silver horn. We witnessed the immense destructive aura of the beast and Wang Lin's careful strategy in releasing the seals at the perfect moment to maximize its power. He also reflected on his limitations against mid-stage and late-stage Ascendant cultivators, while refining the 3 swords from the 12 swords to unlock their hidden combined abilities. Meanwhile, new threats approached the soul refining tribe, hinting at a coming confrontation that Wang Lin must be ready for. What happens next? Stay tuned for the next episode of Renegade Immortal. If you enjoyed this episode or found it exciting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get notifications for the latest episodes following Wang Lin's journey. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.